Have you ever wondered if some of the vegetables you believe are healthy might actually work against your body as you get older? Most of us have heard the same advice for decades. Eat more vegetables. And in general, that advice is absolutely correct. But here's something many people don't talk about. After the age of 65, your body processes certain foods differently, your metabolism slows down, blood sugar regulation changes, and your sensitivity to sodium and inflammation may increase. That means some vegetables that are perfectly fine in moderation might not be ideal in large amounts later in life. Today we're going to explore 16 vegetables that many doctors suggest seniors should eat more mindfully, not because they are bad, but because how much and how often you eat them can make a real difference in your long-term health. And if your goal is to stay strong into your 80s, 90s, and beyond, this information could help you make smarter choices every day. Let's get started. Before we begin, it's important to say something clearly. None of these vegetables are forbidden foods. Most of them still contain valuable nutrients. The key idea is moderation and preparation, especially as your body changes with age. Small adjustments can help support stable blood sugar, healthy blood pressure, better digestion, lower inflammation. So let's take a closer look. 1. White potatoes. White potatoes are one of the most common foods in American meals. Baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, fries. They're comforting and familiar, but potatoes are high in starch, which can cause rapid increases in blood sugar, especially when eaten in large portions. For many adults over 65, insulin sensitivity gradually declines. That means large servings of fast-digesting carbohydrates may lead to energy crashes, fatigue, or blood sugar spikes. Potatoes aren't unhealthy, but portion size and preparation matter. A small baked potato paired with fiber and protein is very different from a large serving of buttery mashed potatoes. 2. Corn. Corn is technically a vegetable, but nutritionally it behaves more like a grain. It contains more carbohydrates than many other vegetables. For seniors trying to manage blood sugar or weight, large servings of corn may add more carbohydrate load than expected. Corn can still be enjoyed occasionally, but many nutrition experts suggest balancing it with non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, broccoli, or zucchini. 4. Fried vegetables. The vegetable itself isn't the issue here. The cooking method is. Deep frying vegetables in oil adds large amounts of calories and may introduce oxidized fats, especially when oil is reheated multiple times. Diets high in fried foods have been associated with increased inflammation and cardiovascular risk. For seniors focused on longevity, healthier cooking methods include roasting, steaming, grilling, sautéing with small amounts of healthy oils. 5. Canned vegetables with added sodium. Many canned vegetables contain significant amounts of added salt used for preservation. Regularly consuming high-sodium foods may make it harder to manage blood pressure. If you enjoy canned vegetables, look for options labeled low sodium or no salt added. Rinsing canned vegetables with water can also help remove some of the excess salt. 6. Creamed spinach. Spinach itself is extremely nutritious, but creamed spinach often includes heavy cream, butter, and cheese, which can add saturated fat and calories. For seniors watching heart health, plain sautéed or steamed spinach is usually the better option. 7. Vegetable tempura. Tempura vegetables are popular in many restaurants. However, the batter and deep frying process significantly increase calories and fat. Occasional enjoyment is fine, but frequent consumption may contribute to weight gain and metabolic strain. 8. Sweet potatoes with sugary toppings. Sweet potatoes themselves are rich in fiber, potassium, and vitamin A. But in many American dishes, they are served with marshmallows, brown sugar, and butter. Those additions dramatically increase sugar intake. A healthier approach is baked sweet potatoes with cinnamon or olive oil. 9. Vegetable chips. Vegetable chips may sound healthy, but many are deep-fried and heavily salted. They often contain similar calorie levels as regular potato chips. Whole vegetables remain the better choice. 10. Large portions of peas. Peas are nutritious but relatively high in carbohydrates compared to leafy vegetables. Large servings may raise blood sugar more quickly than lower-carb vegetables like spinach or asparagus. Balance is key. 11. Creamed corn. Creamed corn combines corn with added sugar, cream, and butter. This can create a dish high in both carbohydrates and saturated fat. Enjoying corn in simpler forms can be a better option. 12. Vegetable casseroles. Many casseroles combine vegetables with cheese, butter, cream sauces, processed toppings. While they taste great, these dishes can be very calorie-dense. For everyday meals, simpler vegetable preparations may support better health. 13. Prepackaged vegetable salads with heavy dressing. Vegetables themselves are excellent, but bottled dressings can contain high levels of sugar, sodium, and oils. Using lighter vinaigrettes or olive oil may be a healthier alternative. 14. Fried eggplant. Eggplant absorbs oil easily during frying. This can make fried eggplant much higher in calories than many people expect. Grilled or baked eggplant keeps the flavor while reducing excess oil. 15. Vegetable pasta dishes. Dishes like vegetable lasagna or pasta primavera can still contain large amounts of refined pasta and cheese. While vegetables are present, the overall meal may still be high in carbohydrates and calories. Portion balance is important. 16. Overcooked vegetables. One surprising issue is overcooking vegetables. Boiling vegetables for long periods can reduce certain vitamins like vitamin C and B vitamins. Light steaming or roasting helps preserve more nutrients. 17. Vegetable juices with little fiber. Vegetable juice has become very popular in recent years, especially among people trying to eat healthier. But there is an important detail many people overlook. When vegetables are turned into juice, much of the fiber is removed. Fiber plays an important role in slowing down digestion and helping regulate blood sugar levels. Without that fiber, even vegetable juices can sometimes cause faster spikes in blood sugar, especially if the juice contains carrots, beets, or other naturally sweet vegetables. This does not mean vegetable juice is unhealthy. However, many nutrition experts suggest that whole vegetables are usually a better choice because they provide more fiber and keep you feeling full longer. For seniors, maintaining stable blood sugar and steady energy is often easier when vegetables are eaten in their natural form rather than as juice. 18. Vegetables cooked with processed meats. Vegetables are often combined with foods like bacon, sausage, or ham to enhance flavor. While this combination can be delicious, processed meats often contain high levels of sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats. For older adults, frequent consumption of heavily processed meats has been associated with increased risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. This doesn't mean you must completely avoid these foods. But many health experts recommend enjoying vegetables prepared with herbs, olive oil, garlic, or spices, instead of relying heavily on processed meats for flavor. This simple shift can reduce sodium intake, while still making vegetables taste satisfying. So let's quickly recap. The vegetables we discussed today are not dangerous foods. In fact, many of them still provide important nutrients. But after the age of 65, how much you eat and how the food is prepared can make a meaningful difference. Longevity is rarely about extreme restrictions. Instead, it's about reducing long-term strain on the body and supporting stable metabolism, healthy blood pressure, and lower inflammation. Small daily choices can add up over time. As always, the goal is not to fear food, but to understand how your body changes with age and make adjustments that help you stay strong, active, and independent for as long as possible. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to the channel for more practical tips on healthy aging, longevity, and living well after 60. And if you have reached this point in the video, let us know in the comments where you are watching from. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.